Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. Today, Mike and I are tackling a topic near and dear to my heart. Motivation and self-improvement. I'm Emma, as always, and ready to get motivated.
And I'm Mike. Super excited to delve into this. So many people struggle with staying motivated and making positive changes. Where do you think we should even start? Emma?
Let's start with the foundation. Goal setting. So many people set goals that are just impossible. I'm talking lose 50 pounds in a week type impossible. Then they get discouraged when they fail. What's the key, Mike?
Exactly. The key is to make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It sounds like corporate jargon. I know, but it really works. A vague goal like, get in shape, is way less effective than, run a 5K in 3 months.
Smart goals. I love that. It's so structured. But how does that translate into actually doing something? I can set a smart goal, but then Netflix calls my name, and all bets are off.
Okay. So that's the procrastination beast. Everyone battles it. One trick is to break your bigger goal into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of thinking, write a whole book, think, write 1 paragraph today.
That's brilliant. Mini goals. It feels so much less daunting. So, break it down. And then, what? Bribe yourself with chocolate?
Haha. Rewards are good. But the best reward is the feeling of accomplishment. And to get that feeling, try the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. Fold that laundry. Answer that email. Whatever. It builds momentum.
The 2-minute rule. I love it. It's like a tiny ninja strike against procrastination. But what about the big things? The tasks you dread that take hours? Like filing taxes or cleaning the garage?
Those are tough. For those, try the Pomodoro technique. Work in focused 25-minute bursts with short breaks in between. It helps you stay focused and prevents burnout. Plus, you get the satisfaction of crossing off those Pomodoros.
Pomodoro. It sounds so fancy and Italian. I'm picturing myself working with a glass of Chianti. Maybe that's a reward. Okay, so we've tackled goal setting and procrastination. What's next in our self-improvement arsenal?
Let's talk about mindset. A positive mindset is absolutely crucial. Negative self-talk can completely derail your progress. It's like trying to drive with the brakes on.
Oh, tell me about it. My inner critic is a real jerk. She's always whispering things like, you're not good enough, or, you're going to fail. How do we silence that awful voice?
One powerful technique is cognitive reframing. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this thought actually true? Is there another way to look at this situation?
So, it's like being a lawyer for your own brain? Defending yourself against the prosecution of negativity? I like that analogy. But is it really that simple?
It takes practice, but it's effective. Another thing is to focus on gratitude. Taking time each day to appreciate the good things in your life can shift your perspective and make you feel more optimistic.
Gratitude journaling. I've heard that's super powerful. Just writing down a few things you're thankful for each day. It sounds almost too easy. But I guess the small things add up.
Exactly. And speaking of small things adding up, that leads us to our next topic. Building positive habits. Self-improvement is all about creating lasting change. And that comes down to forming good habits.
Okay, habits. The holy grail of self-improvement. But habits are so hard to form. I try to start a new habit, like going to the gym, and I'm gung-ho for like 3 days. And then, Poof. Motivation gone.
A common pitfall is trying to change too much too soon. Start small. Instead of going to the gym every day, aim for twice a week. The key is consistency, not intensity.
Consistency over intensity. That's a mantra I need to tattoo on my forehead. Okay, so start small. What else?
Make it easy. Reduce friction. If you want to go to the gym, lay out your clothes the night before. If you want to eat healthier, get rid of the junk food in your house.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm suddenly realizing why I have a box of cookies on my counter. Okay, so small changes. Reduce friction. What else? A wise one?
Make it rewarding. Pair your new habit with something you enjoy. Listen to your favorite podcast while you exercise. Or treat yourself to a healthy snack after a workout.
Ah, rewards. Back to the chocolate. Just kidding. Mostly. So, to recap, SMART goals. Battling procrastination with mini goals and the Pomodoro technique. Cultivating a positive mindset. And building habits with small steps and rewards. Phew. That's a lot.
It is. But it's all interconnected. Now, let's address some common questions and mistakes people make when trying to improve themselves.
Yes. I'm sure our listeners have tons of questions. What's the biggest mistake people make, in your opinion?
Comparing themselves to others. Social media is a highlight reel. Don't get discouraged by other people's successes. Focus on your own journey and celebrate your own progress.
That's so true. Comparison is the thief of joy. I always have to remind myself that. What about another common mistake? Something you see people struggle with often?
Perfectionism. People get so caught up in trying to do everything perfectly that they end up doing nothing at all. It's better to be 80% done than 100% perfect and never started.
Yes. Done is better than perfect. I live by that motto. Okay, last question. What's the one thing people can do today to start improving themselves?
Reflect on your goals and habits. Just take 10 minutes to assess where you are and what you want to achieve. Awareness is the first step to change.
That's fantastic advice. Just a little bit of self-reflection. Okay, folks. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Mike, for sharing your wisdom.
My pleasure, Emma. And thank you to our listeners. Remember, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress. And never stop learning.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment with your biggest self-improvement challenge. We'll tackle it in a future episode. And next week, we're diving into time management. Prepare to become time-bending ninjas.
Time management. Can't wait. See you all next time.
Bye everyone.
One last thing. Remember the 2-minute rule. Apply it right now and like this video if you enjoyed it.
Oh, that's clever, Mike. Very sneaky. Okay, seriously, bye.
Bye.
So, Mike, tell me more about this 2-minute rule. I'm intrigued. Does it really work?
Absolutely. It's all about overcoming the initial inertia. That little push to get started is often the hardest part. Once you're moving, it's easier to keep going.
Interesting point. So, it's like tricking your brain into thinking something isn't a big deal. And then, bam, you're actually doing it?
Exactly. Think of it like flossing. You know you should floss every day, but it feels like a chore. But if you just commit to flossing one tooth, you'll probably end up flossing them all.
Okay, that's a great example. I'm definitely going to start using the 2-minute rule more often. What's another practical tip for staying motivated when you're feeling down?
Create a motivation playlist. Load it up with songs that energize you and remind you of your goals. Whenever you're feeling sluggish, put on your playlist and let the music lift you up.
A motivation playlist. I love that. It's like a shot of pure inspiration. I'm going to create one right now. But what if you're in a situation where you can't listen to music? Like, at work?
Then try a power pose. Stand tall, shoulders back, chest out, and hold that pose for 2 minutes. It sounds silly, but it can actually boost your confidence and energy levels.
No way. A power pose? Does that really work? I'm picturing myself doing that in the bathroom at work. I might look a little crazy.
Haha. Find a private spot. Or just do it discreetly. The key is to feel confident and empowered. Even if you're just faking it till you make it.
Okay, I'm sold. 2-minute rule, motivation playlist, and power poses. I'm feeling more motivated just talking about it. Any other bonus tips for our listeners?
Find an accountability partner. Someone who will support you, encourage you, and hold you accountable for your goals. Having someone in your corner can make all the difference.
An accountability partner. Yes, that's so important. Someone to kick you in the butt when you need it, but also celebrate your wins with you. I think that's the perfect note to end on.
Agreed. Thanks again, Emma. And thanks to everyone for tuning in. Remember to put these tips into action and start creating the life you want.
You got this. We believe in you. And we'll see you next week for more self-improvement goodness.